please give it up for our next storyteller coming to the stage. It's Vicki.
It's 2007, and I am at an Earth Day festival in Santa Monica on the promenade. Lots of vendors and booths, and then I see a flyer. It says, May 20th, 10 a.m., Stop Global Warming March and Rally, LA City Hall. I read and reread these words incredulous, because at this time I have done all the lifestyle changes. I have bought the Prius. Okay, I've changed all the light bulbs. I've become a vegetarian. I've taken out my lawn. I use the cloth bags. I hang clothes on the line. I brush my teeth with baking soda. I flush my toilet with bath water. I have been waiting. I have been waiting for someone to climb atop a vegetable oil-fueled station wagon and lead the eco-believers into the Green New Day. And now at last, May 20th, it looks like the beginning of the revolution. On the morning of the big day, I wake my kid. They say, I don't want to go. I say, you can't stop global warming if you're asleep. My kid says, I have a stomach ache. I say, we live in a free country. Do you understand what that means? My leg is hurting. I think it might be broken. It means that we have the right, no, the moral obligation to protest. Mom, I'm 9. Well, thank God. When we marched against the war in Iraq, I had to carry you. They whimper, no doubt remembering how I carried them on my shoulders till my back gave out. I had to set them down. They walked in a crowd of thousands in very real danger of being crushed. I say, don't cry. You are so much taller now. This makes them wail, and this brings my husband on the run from his home office. I say to my husband, I am not backing down on this. Democracy only works if you make your voice heard. He hesitates, then nods. I know. He's only taking my side because he gets hockey tickets and he doesn't want to babysit. But I say, thank you. I say to my kid, we have to make our signs. My kid groans, but they get out of bed, they put on clothes, they join me in the kitchen where I have poster paper and markers ready. And very soon, like a jungle, and animals appear on my kids' poster paper, and they write, save the rainforest, stop global warming. They're coming around. I sketch windmills on my poster paper, and I toss our signs into the hatch of my Prius, and I drive us to Universal train station. Now, just a week before this, about 500,000 people marched in downtown LA for immigration reform, so I'm thinking, well, how many more people will show up to save the planet? Parking will be a nightmare. We better take the train. So we get to the train, we're running late, but we get the train, we get to Civic Center, we come up the steps, we get to the top to Hill Street's wide sidewalk. Something is wrong. Something is really, really wrong. There is not one person anywhere. And for one panicky moment, I am certain that Los Angeles has been hit by a weapon of mass destruction, and only the people in the subway like us survived. And my kid says, Mom, did you get the wrong day? Was it last year? I know that they are referring to the vegan potluck fiasco. The time I spotted an eco-networking event online, baked a root casserole, drove us to Pasadena, knocked on a stranger's door, only to be told I had misread the notice online. The get-together had already gotten together, same date, same time, the previous year. I say, no, I did not make a mistake. The revolution is today. And then I see one person, this middle-aged woman, is turning the corner. She's coming toward us. She's wearing a Sierra Club t-shirt. I say, hey, where's the march? She says, I was going to ask you. No, I say, is there anyone here? She says, well, my friend Steven, he's over at City Hall. I'm Hilda. We introduce ourselves, and the three of us walk along Hill to First Street. And there's Steven, tall, thin, gray ponytail. He is strumming a guitar, singing into a microphone to no one. There's not one person in the plaza. But then I hear it. I hear chanting, stop global warming, clean air now. And I turn back toward First Street, and there is a ragtag band, 25 people. Gray hair, Sierra Club t-shirts. They're carrying their handmade signs. One person is dressed as a jellyfish, another is a shrub, there's a man on stilts. And they make their way to the City Hall steps. Steven strums his guitar, jellyfish, shrub, and the man on stilts dance. My kid says, Mom, should we go home? I say, no. There's a book. It's called Fahrenheit 451. And in that novel, all the books have been ordered burned. But the rebels, they memorize books. Each person can recite an entire book. And they go into hiding, waiting for their precious knowledge to be appreciated. And one of them says, you can't make people listen. They have to come around in their own time. I say to my kid, I know there's not a lot of people here today, but the next time there's going to be more. And the thing is, you have to make a start. I take my kid's hand, and together the two of us and Hilda, we walk toward the steps and we add our voices to that choir.
Please keep it going for Vicki.